Scholarship Award, and I have the honor of giving this one out. It is deserved to the person who instinctively and silently provides selfless and invaluable service to others in their time of need. It's awarded to a person of the special community value by the Peter R. Marsh Foundation. And this award this year with this check goes to none other than Mr. Brian Reyes. I'm going to have you guys, when you get your award, come on up to the green screen and get your picture taken. That's for you. That's for you. Hold on. And that's for you. Next up is his check was worth $595, for those of you who wanted to know. Next up is the Big Canyon Homes Foundation Scholarship. Once I told you earlier, they donate $10,000 for scholarships as well. So this is going to 5 students here, hopefully here with us right now. Carolina Bowman, $2,000. Emma Broadbent, $2,000. Ellie Cummings, $2,000. Riley Pixton, $2,000. And Isabel Wanstrom, $2,000.
And did we want?
No. Right now, just call it.
They're not here.
They're not here.
Okay. All right, guys. As we move forward, before we go, a couple things we want to do really quickly before we keep going. We've got a good start. Had a lot of fun with the prizes. Even a couple. That first wasn't actually even a regular scholarship. It was just right? Wasn't even a senior that got the first one, if I got that right. So some pretty cool awards to start with. Before we go any further, 2 quick things. First of all, we have a big group of folks sitting over here that the students are looking over like, who are the people in our room? Guys, you grew up and you live in one of the most amazing communities that I've ever seen in my life. And I've lived in several different states, a couple different countries. You guys have it good. And what you're looking at over here is members of your community who have donated lots and lots of money for our seniors for your next step, whatever that might be, so you can find success. Seniors especially, but everybody, we need a huge round of applause for this group of people in our community who are looking out for you. All right, guys, spoiler alert, back to this group over here. At the end, we are going to show you how much money this group was offered in scholarships and given in scholarships from your community, and it's not hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's millions of dollars. Unfreaking believable. Before I go any further, I would be remiss if I did not take 1 second to recognize Miss Amy Regan. I've got seniors in the back before I said her name who were pointing at her because they know. Miss Regan, stand up. I've worked in high schools across this state, and let me tell you what nobody else on the planet has in their high school. An Amy Regan. Seniors, school just got more affordable for you. You got into school. The whole transition process for you just got easier because of Miss Regan and the ridiculous amount of time and love she puts into every one of you. Once more for Miss Regan. All right, to our donors, quick housekeeping. We have a really good problem here. every year we have more people giving more money, but the amount of time for this assembly doesn't get any longer. And so we got to move. And so here's how we're going to do it. You should have a program or at least a list. Kind of be watching as we move along. When it's your turn to present, or 2 or 3 people in advance, kind of move over here. Miss Call, our other counselor, will kind of help direct traffic. And when it's your turn, you'll just walk across the stage, right up here to the microphone, do your presentation. Seniors, when you get called, hurry on up next, receive your award, and when we're done with the presentation, both the senior and the presenter will move to this side of the stage, stand in front of the green We Are South Summit background, and we'll get your picture taken. Okay? So that's the flow of traffic. That's how we're going to go. And presenters, we know you want to say something, and we appreciate that. Please take a moment. I don't want this to come across wrong, but a moment, because there's a lot of us and we don't want the presenters at the end to not have a chance to share. So thank you. And again, what an awesome community. Here we go. Let's get this thing going. All right. The next scholarship that we've got, Mr. Joe Mellon, come on up, and he's going to present the American Legion Post 95 scholarship to one of our lucky seniors. Are you on the edge of your seat, seniors? You should be.
I want to thank the businessmen and women in this community for donating over $3,000 to help with Boys State and with graduations. And you know what the sheep said to, forgot my paper. You know what the sheep said to Mrs. Rydalch? Mrs. Rydalch. Okay, the first award is for Sophie Fish. And Briggs Metcalf. There you go, Sophie. You are welcome. There you go. Got them backwards. I can't read. I'm old.
Thank you, Mr. Mellon. Next up, we have 2 awards that are going to be presented by Brenda Bushel from the Camas Valley Soil Conservation and the Tom Clyde Diamond Bar X Scholarship.
So when we got everybody's applications, they were quite outstanding. So the board presented and voted that we award 4 scholarships this year. So Tylee Lott, Ashlyn Atkinson, William Bradhead, and Mackley Wolstenhume. And then before our picture, I'll hurry and do the Tom Clyde for the Diamond Bar X. They're presenting $1,000 to William Bradhead.
Mr. Dirk Rockhill is next, and he has a scholarship from Camas Storage. Come on up, Mr. Rockhill. Oh, no. We'll go back. Come on up, Mr. Rockhill, since I presented you, and we'll go. Man, I can't even read. We'll get it.
I'm a Farm Bureau.
All right, let's back up. I'll try to do better. Next, we have Mitch Dumke. Did I say that right?
You got it, Pard.
From Summit County Farm Bureau.
All right, I represent Farm Bureau of Summit County. There's a simple saying in my mind. Plants manage water and water manages temperature. So if you can take care of your plants, you can take care of your temperature and your environment. So when we're Farm Bureau and we're taking care of our animals, we're taking care of our hay, and we take care of our land, we can take care of our community. When we looked at the different applicants, we had a ton of great applicants. But this person, there's something that can take care of plants. What takes care of plants? Cattle, sheep, all type of grazing animals. And this person wants to be able to take care of animals and be a vet and come back into the community. And that was inspiring to us. So Ashlyn Atkinson, please come on up.
All right, Mr. Rockhill, you're up now. Sorry. Camas Storage, Mr. Rockhill.
I just wanted to say thanks to Mrs. Regan. Time. Have you ever heard the phrase, you can always go back to a place, but you can never go back to a time? So for 3 or 4 years, you juniors, seniors, and sophomores have heard me give this same speech, and it has meant very little to you. Freshmen, you're going to hear it a couple more times before it means much to you. But today is a different time, because the seniors that are here now, and they've heard the same speech, it's going to hit a little different today. Your time at South Summit is coming to a close. It's time to go do something. It's time to go be something. And hopefully in the future you can come back and pay it forward. That's what we give these scholarships for, is to help you go out and make your new choices that you have to make now. And so these scholarships will help you with that. The 3 people that's going to help this year: Riley Pixton, Ben Smith, Tatum Rockhill.
All right, next we've got Sam Oplenup with some helpers with the Summit Sotheby's scholarship.
Very good. Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. Good to be here. Can I get the following teachers to join us up here on stage? Mrs. Tara Ames, Mr. Bowen, Mrs. Small, Mr. Small, Keaton Gines, Mrs. Christensen, R.B. Vasquez, Mrs. Shuppy, Mrs. Kachuk, Allison Goodrich. Can you join us up here on stage, please? So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Sam Oplenup. I sell real estate with Summit Sotheby's International Realty. I've been in business for 20 years, and for most of that time I've come here to give a small scholarship. What I've done in the past is asked students to write an essay about the teacher that inspired them the most. Come on over. And this year we received 24 essays about these teachers. So let's please give them a round of applause. Teachers, thank you so much. Thank you for all you do and for inspiring these youth. This year, thank you. This year, I reached out to some of my colleagues that live here in the Camas Valley, and I'd like to introduce you to a very good friend, Nancy Tallman. Come on over, Nancy.
As Sam mentioned, we had 24 applicants, and I'm just so impressed with the teachers here in South Summit. They work above and beyond for their students, and it was so touching for me to read all these essays. But there was one essay that kind of brought me to tears, and that person is going to be the recipient of my scholarship, Emma Broadbent.
Yes, thank you, Nancy. When I reached out to my colleagues, 2 of them responded and wanted to be a part of this. Sadly, another colleague of mine, Alex Lacatour, she lives in Oakley. She jumped at the chance of offering a scholarship along with us, and she couldn't be here, but she awarded her scholarship to Oscar Dominguez. And my scholarship goes to Briggs Metcalf. One more round of applause for these teachers.
Thank you. Next, Dana, am I saying it right? Dana Vernon from the Oakley Civic Club has a scholarship, or scholarships to five scholarships on the edge of your seat. Seniors, here we go. There's 5 of you.
Okay. Oh, they're up taller than I am. The Oakley Civic Club was founded in 1936, and no, I was not a founding member. Cody, wherever you're sitting, I know that's what you're thinking. But Kenna Rydalch's grandmother was one of the starters. I don't know how she started with 11 kids, but she did. Anyway, after World War II, we became the Oakley Civic Club. And we have tried to make money to, well, first it was to donate just to the town of Oakley. But then it got so that we were able to do more things for more people. And Amy is a member of the Oakley Civic Club at this time also. So this year, well, in fact, a few years ago, I got a scholarship from them for $50. Now, let me tell you something, though. $50 bought all of my books for my school year. So it was a big deal a few years ago. Anyway, so this year we had 18 people apply for the Civic Club. And that's more than we've had. We are doing five $500 scholarships to you to you students, and your essays were wonderful. Now, this first name I'm going to slaughter, so ignore me. Emily Arvizo Oliveras. I'm sorry, I probably said it totally wrong. This is to a girl that I knew when she was a little girl. I happen to know now that she's probably 6 inches taller than me. Brianna Burton. Aren't you? You're going to be at least, a foot taller than me. Oscar Dominguez.
Thank you.
Hannah Wilson. And the last one goes to my favorite shortstop off the best softball team that hit this place, Mariah Bowen. And from you, I expect a hug.
Next up, we have a group of ladies who are going to present, who are here in our school from time to time, helping students out with all kinds of awesomeness. And they have the On Track Foundation Scholarship, Marcy Burrell, Stacy Burton, and Kay Knoop.
Okay, I'm going to try to make this just a moment, but I'm going to try to make this just a moment, but we'll see. Congratulations to the class of 2025. Your hard work and dedication have led you to this incredible milestone, and the future is bright for you. On Track Educational Foundation strives to help first-generation college-bound students navigate high school to the best level possible and prepare for college, launching them toward successful careers. Beginning in their early high school years, On Track will help students succeed in coursework, build good study habits, and become college ready. On Track provides academic mentoring and tutoring services to high school students that have a strong desire to attend college, but have a few challenges. Each On Track student will be assigned a mentor who will meet with them weekly. At that time, we go over your courses and see if you're up on your grades and your assignments, and if needed, we can work with your teacher to see what we can do to help you. As needed, also, we will pay for tutoring in all academic subjects, as well as prep tests for the ACT and the ACT. In 12th grade, we focus on scholarships. You already have Amy Reagan, who is absolutely wonderful. And she, works with a large population of students. We're just an extra resource to help her. We help find scholarships, we help submit them, and also we help fill out financial aid applications. We do not take the place of your counselors. They provide knowledge, experience, and advice needed to help students throughout their high school experience, and they are awesome. I know I speak for Marcy and Stacy and how much we have enjoyed working with our students. We are so proud of their dedication and commitment to their college goals. We are pleased to award our students with a $500 scholarship to the college of their choice. Okay. Hannah Wilson. Abra Martinez.
Yeah, wait till you're out.
And Carolina Bowman.
Emily Arvizo. Aileen Varela.
And Abby Bracken, please come up.
All right, next, we already have up here Ryan Walsh with the Michael James Richards Memorial Scholarship.
I was told there was a time crunch. My name is Ryan Walsh. I'm from Mountain Town Music. We produce more than 300 free live public concerts in Park City and Summit County every year. The MJR Scholarship honors the incredible legacy of Michael James Richards, who brought music, laughter, and kindness into the lives of all who knew him. He had a voracious appetite for all things music, from collecting vinyl to hunting down limited edition artist hoodies. Music was the heartbeat of his life, and he grew up immersed in the vibrant energy of Mountain Town music, where he formed deep bonds and lasting memories. But Michael was more than just a music lover. He was a generous, charismatic, and funny soul who had a magnetic personality. He marched to the beat of his own drum and wasn't afraid to be different. He cared deeply about his friends, his family, and the community that shaped him. His spirit lives on in this scholarship, which supports students who, like Michael, are bold enough to chase their musical dreams. The Michael James Richards Scholarship was created to carry on Michael's legacy by supporting high school students who are pursuing a major or minor in music, whether it's composition, performance, education, or music business. This scholarship recognizes students who are not only gifted, but who, like Michael, live and breathe music. It's our hope that with this support, these recipients will continue to grow as artists, as individuals, and as compassionate members of the music world. Recipients of two of our scholarships from South Summit High School this year are Ivy Jackson and Sienna Sargent.
All right, next up, we have from the Park City Women's Inspired Network Scholarship, Casey Ring. Looks like somebody's going home with some beautiful flowers.
Yes. Thank you. And I want to reiterate what a wonderful asset you have in Mrs. Regan. Park City Win Park City is the Women's Inspired Network, and we are a bunch of local Summit and Wasatch County women, business owners, and women in business that get together monthly, and we raise scholarships for local women to go on to college. This is our, I think, fourth year, maybe third, fourth. And want to present two $750 scholarships to both Ivy Jackson and Jasmine Rogel.
All right, next we have Britta Herbert to present the Altitude Maintenance Scholarship.
As graduates of South Summit High School, my husband and I are deeply grateful for the opportunity to give back to a school and community that means so much to us. It's a privilege to support the graduating class of 2025 by contributing to the scholarship program. This year, I invited my daughter Lucy to join me in the selection process, an experience that turned out to be both meaningful and inspiring for both of us.
After reading through all the applications, I narrowed it down to my top 6. There were many heartfelt and inspiring stories, but 2 essays in particular stood out. What made them unforgettable wasn't just the quality of the writing, but the honesty, heart, and real-life challenges these students so bravely shared. These essays weren't just responses to a prompt, but gave us a glimpse into their lives filled with resilience, leadership, and determination.
Lucy and I found ourselves talking about these essays long after we finished reading. They reminded us exactly why this scholarship exists. Your stories touched us deeply, and we are honored to support you as you take the next steps in your journey. It is with great pride that we recognize this year's recipients, Sophie Fish and Briggs Metcalf.
All right, this next scholarship, let me double check and make sure Rebecca Brenner is not here, correct? So from what I understand, she had a water line break in her house and is knee deep in water and couldn't make it, but really wanted to be here. So I'm lucky enough that I've been doing this for a few years now, and for the first time ever, I get to present a scholarship. I'm kind of excited about this. So this scholarship is the Summit Pride Foundation Scholarship, and I do know that this scholarship is designed for somebody in our school who demonstrates and shows kindness and inclusion to all the people around him or her. And I know this individual personally. She is in my alphabet, so I got to spend a lot of time with her. Ivy Jackson, come on up. Congratulations, Ivy. Next, from the PCBR Philanthropic Foundation, we have Paige Giuliano and Christy Carlson, but it looks like we only got half of that duo.
Just Paige. Congratulations, everybody, for being here in this place. And I think I want to ditto the mother and daughter that were just up here. It's a very hard decision to make and very heartfelt stories, and I have a lot of appreciation for all the efforts you went to, and there's great writing skills, so keep up the good writing. Try and keep journals every day. Write every day. I think it will prove to be to your benefit later in life. I'm really proud to be representing the Park City Board of Realtors. We've been supporting these scholarships for almost over 30 years, so for all of the schools. So I'm very honored to be here and present a $2,500 scholarship to 2 people. The first one is Jasmine Roja. Congratulations. The second is Brooklyn Orton. Keep up the good work, and we'd love to see more applications next year.
All right, next we have Robert Hicken, and it says Cole Sweat, but again, it looks like we have half the duo here to give us a multitude, maybe not a multitude, but several scholarships: Mountain Valley Stone, RJ Masonry, and Sweat Ethics scholarships.
Robert couldn't make it today, so you just get me, so sorry about that. But on behalf of RJ Masonry and Mountain Valley Stone, we want to congratulate the class of 2025 and say thank you for your scholarship applications. And if I can give you just one piece of advice, and your teachers might kill me for this, but I truly don't think it matters if you ever go to college, if you go to university, if you go to trade school, if you never step foot in another educational building in your life. All that really matters is that you do not stop learning no matter what you're doing. If you can keep your education going, even if it's not school-based, you will be successful and a valuable citizen. I can promise you that. On behalf of RJ Masonry, and Mountain Valley Stone, we'd like to present a $500 scholarship to both Jasmine Rohel and Eileen Virella. And then the second scholarship is the Sweat Ethics Scholarship. As a graduate of South Summit High School, me and my wife wanted to see what we could do to give back to the community, and we decided that a scholarship would be great. She actually graduated from North Summit and wanted to do it over there, and I said, how about we do South Summit instead? And she was okay with that, so she's a good woman. Unfortunately, my wife, Maddie, couldn't be here to help present this today. She's actually working. The Sweat Ethics Scholarship is a work ethic-based scholarship. It is based truly on how hard you work, and it has two different recipients, or it's designed to have two different recipients. The first recipient is someone who's going into the medical field, which is what my wife does, and the second recipient is someone who is going into a construction industry, whether that's trucking, mining, like me, construction, framing, electrical, whatever it so be. This year, though, we actually had two very deserving individuals we felt like on the medical side, so we wanted to present them a $500 scholarship, and that is going to go to Jasmine Rohel and Ellie Cummings.
Mr. Hicken, I will say that I know the teachers in this school reasonably well, and I don't think anybody's going to take issue with the comments you just made about continuing learning. Thank you. All right, next we have our own Miss Wright Alch with the Mountain America Elevate Scholarship.
Hello, friends. So this is Mountain America Credit Union. They have awarded 4 scholarships for $2,000 each. And these go to Mariah Bowen, Brianna Burton, Ellie Cummings, and Jasmine Rohel. I am supposed to say the Mountain America Elevate Scholarship is a $300,000 scholarship program awarding 150 outstanding students for higher education. Recipients were chosen not only for scholastic achievement, which was a mere 20% of the application, but also for their character, core values, work ethic, and community contributions. There we go. Congratulations, you 4. This is yours or mine?
It's not mine. All right. Next up, we have George Giles representing the Utah Independent Agents.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm happy to be here. My name is George Giles. I represent the Utah Independent Agents Association. We give out about 40 scholarships every year to high school seniors. Just wanted to let you know that South Summit received 10 of those this year, so quite an accomplishment. Without further ado, I'll let you know who they are, and some of these names have been read here before, but anything we can do to help the high school seniors advance into college and get a little help with the payments that are required there, we're happy to do it. First is Abram Martinez with a $2,000 scholarship. Anna Card, $3,000 scholarship. Ashlyn Atkinson, $1,500 scholarship. Ben Smith. This is a $5,000 recurring scholarship. Brianna Burton, $2,000 scholarship. Emma Broadbent, $2,500 scholarship. Jasmine Rogel, $2,500 scholarship. Is it Makeley? Mackley. Woolstenhume, $1,500. Will Broadhead, $3,000. Abigail Bracken, $2,500. And I believe that's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Wow, that was a lot of seniors all at the same time there. Next, representing White Knight and a scholarship, we have Andrew Oshinsky and Wendy Townsley Brown. I hope I got those names right.
All right, so we're with White Knight. We're a manufacturing company just down the street here, and every year we recognize someone who's going into the skilled trades. So this year we have a scholarship to award to TJ Worthen.
All right, next we have Marcy Burrell, and she is representing the Pat Moran Family Foundation and Camas Valley Lions Club, and has a handful of scholarships, if I understand correctly.
I do. We are happy to be here representing Pat Moran and the Lions Club. And significantly, we offer one of the largest scholarships that's available. Right now, we had 46 applicants, which was really extremely difficult to sort through. And I just want to let you all know how excited we are for the future with the people who are graduating this year. We're so grateful for your dedication and your service. The Pat Moran Foundation give away 6 scholarships that are $5,000 recurring for 4 years. So that'll be $20,000 per recipient. This is a really hard decision that we've had, but we really want to congratulate the following. We have Jasmine Rojas in Leadership and Community Service. And Gage Coons in Leadership and Community Service. The Nathan Leithhead scholarship will be going to Mariah Bowen. As well, the Nathan Leithhead Memorial Scholarship will be going to Abram Martinez. Our Performing Arts Scholarship will be going to Brianna Burton. And our final scholarship for Performing Arts will be Noah Pitt. In conclusion, I just want to let everyone know that the Lions Club really works hard to serve our community, and we really favor those who volunteer for the Lions Club. So if you have opportunities to serve, please do so. Thank you.
All right, next from the Park City Sunrise Rotary Club, we've got Megan Miller Gitlin.
Okay, I hate the sound of my voice magnified. So I'm with Park City Sunrise Rotary. Our name is very deceptive because our members come from all over Summit County and even some in Salt Lake. We are a member of Rotary International, which is a global organization that supports community involvement and development through the motto, service above self. It is our pleasure and honor to support the South Summit Interact Club here. And our Sunrise Rotary Club is continually impressed by the caliber of the students at this school. So, Ms. Regan, tip of the cap. It is our pleasure this year to award 2 scholarships, one to Jasmine, I'm going to butcher your last name, I'm sorry, Rogel, and Emily Alvarez. Thank you.
All right, Miss Rydalch is back up here again, and she's going to present a Park City Elks Lodge scholarship.
Okay, the Park City Elks Lodge Scholarship, which is a national foundation, part of a national foundation. It says this scholarship opens doors to a future filled with opportunity, and they have awarded Mariah Bowen $2,926. Emma Broadbent $1,500. Brianna Burton $1,500. Ellie Cummings, $1,500. Good job, Ellie. And finally, Jasmine Rohel, $1,500.
All right, up next from the Camas Valley Lions and Gun Club, we have Amber Sidaway. Seems like we just saw you two up here.
And we're back. All right. So we have more Lions Club scholarships. We've had to pool some funds together. And really award some students that really outperform in our community. They are serving in their classrooms, in their churches, in all the different areas of their community within the valley. One student we have to recognize. She went above and beyond. I don't know what that was. This is a combined scholarship with the Gun Club and with the Lions Club. We would like to honor Hannah Wilson, $5,000. And now these next 7 students all will receive $1,000 from the Lions Club and Gun Club on a card. Branson Halliday. I'll go slower. Eileen Varela. Truman Iverson. Emily Varjo Oliveras, sorry, I totally butchered that. Ashlyn Atkinson. And Aspen Fillmore. Thank you for all of your help with the Camas Valley Lions Club. Thanks.
Next, we have Mr. Earl McNeil here to give us, I believe, 2 different scholarships from the Earl and Billy Sue McNeil Family Scholarship. And it looks like, Earl, you're not alone.
What a privilege it is to be back here at South Summit High School. My family has long understood the value of education. We have a family of educators, both teachers and other educators here who have taught previously and are currently teaching within the South Summit School District, and we want to do whatever we can to encourage you to get your education and to continue your education. So we will present, I'll present 2 different scholarships, $500 scholarships, and then we have an additional scholarship for someone that's very special to this high school. And this is the initial year for that scholarship, and my sister Dixie will present that. First of all, are two recipients of the Earl and Billy Sue McNeil Family Scholarship. $500 scholarships to Eileen Varela and Anna Pernacard.
On behalf of our sister Andrea, Ms. McNeil, we have opened a scholarship fund for any recipient of the South Summit High School for any college in the state of in the state, for any college, period. Okay. This scholarship is awarded because of her love of education. We are so grateful for the influence that she had on the lives of so many students, faculty, and friends. In behalf of this scholarship, we have chosen Briggs Metcalf to receive this award.
All right, for as long as I've been doing this, which I think is my 5th year, every year we have a member of our community who wants to remain anonymous and donates a little bit of money, not a little bit, donates quite a bit of money, and asks our Maria Todd to present it. So here we are with an anonymous scholarship presented by Miss Todd.
Yay, I get to be the lucky lady. Hey, first, a shout out to Jane and Tasha who are watching in the office. I promised I would do that. It's my honor to present a $1,000 scholarship made possible by the generosity of an anonymous donor. This donor is a gentleman who's lived and worked hard in our valley for many years, quietly contributing to the strength of our community. He believes in the value of education and in supporting the next generation as they pursue their dreams. His gift reflects a commitment to hard work, perseverance, and giving back. We thank him for his selfless contribution and congratulate Rowan Majera for this well-earned recognition.
All right, guys, this year we actually had one of our own students here earn one of the state's CTE, Career and Technical Education Scholarships, and our very own Mr. Career is here to make that presentation.
Okay, I'd just like to say that there's a lot of different kinds of talent out there, and I have some of the most talented kids in the school, and this year one of them decided to apply for a scholarship and got it, and there's lots more out there, you guys, so let's make sure we're looking at those. This scholarship, CTE scholarship in the area of welding, goes to TJ Worthen.
I didn't look real close. Is our Vice President of the School Board, Miss Whitmore, here? All right, we're going to keep moving on. Emily was recognized last night in board meeting for her scholarship that she earned there. So, all right, next from UVU, we have Miss Christy Nemelka, who's here to present our students who have done one of two things, either completed their general ed certificate or even a couple who finished their full associate's degree.
So it has been a pleasure to work with these students. This is my favorite part of my job every year. So we have 3 students who earned their general education certificate. This means they completed 35 college credits while they were in high school, which saved them over $6,000 at UVU. Brooklyn Orton, Ashlyn Atkinson, and Briggs Metcalf. And then 2 students completed their full associate degree, which was 60 college credits, Emily Arvizo and Jasmine Rojo.
All right, next we are going to recognize again, you've seen these kids before, but they put in so much time and effort. We want to make a special note tonight. Our Sterling Scholars, and Miss Ridealch is here to share that with us.
So we've honored these young people several times throughout the year, but we want to remind you what a great opportunity it is to represent South Summit High School in the Sterling Scholar competition. And so these individuals who also received $1,000 for earning that spot to represent our school: Camden Cox in agricultural science, Damon Milburn in business and marketing, Hunter Bednarik in English, Ashlyn Atkinson in family and consumer science, Briggs Metcalf was our general scholar, Ivy Jackson, instrumental music, Branson Halliday, mathematics, Annapurna Card, science, Mariah Bowen, social science, and Sienna Sargent, vocal performance. In addition to that, we actually had 4 winners from the Northeast Utah region. Hunter Bednarik was the winner for the English, and he won $2,500. You can shout out. Way to go. Mariah Bowen was runner-up for social science and won $1,000. Camden Cox was a runner-up in ag science and also won $1,000. And Branson Halliday was a runner-up in mathematics and won $1,000. We are so proud of these young people who competed against schools much larger than ours and just came away impressing the world. We appreciate you guys. Head over there, have your pictures taken, and congratulations.
All right, we have a couple other scholarships that are kind of local scholarships that we feel like fit into this assembly, but that were actually handed out and awarded earlier. So we just want to make recognition of those. The Leader Save Life Scholarship, the Robinson Injury Law, the BYU Management Society Scholarship, and the Diamond Fork Writing Club Scholarship. And you can see who won those. Names we've seen before, it seems like. Next, we have Julie Olson with the South Summit Classified Employee Scholarship.
Hi, I'm here to present the Classified Employee Scholarship. The scholarship is made possible through the generous donations from our classified employees, which include custodians, secretaries, paraprofessionals, bus drivers, and the cafeteria staff. Their dedication to our schools and students goes beyond their daily work, and this scholarship is a reflection of their continued commitment to education. This year, the Classified Scholarship will be awarded to 2 deserving students, each of whom received $250 to support their future educational goals. And they are Aspen Fillmore and Hannah Wilson. Congratulations.
Next, we have our own Miss Cannon, who's going to present the South Summit Education Association Scholarship.
Hello, I'm delighted to present the South Summit Education Association Scholarship. We had 18 applications. They were all great, but we decided to give it with the student who tends to fly a little under the radar, but is always kind and hardworking, Heather Ross.
No Heather? Oh. All right, next, our own Jenny, Miss Polachek, for our calling Miss Polachek, with the National Honor Society Scholarship.
All right, so this is the debut of this scholarship. It was created after we ran our first ever National Honors scholarship 5K run, and that was the first time we've ever done that. We would like to make this a recurring scholarship, so I encourage you to all come out and support that next year. And this scholarship goes to Graham Lowe. He was instrumental in Graham was instrumental in every activity we did in National Honor Society this year. He was always there asking, what can I do? How can I help? And so I appreciate his efforts. Thank you very much.
All right, I get to step aside for a minute because the other incredibly handsome bald guy in the school is going to take over. And hey, no laughing. Some sportsmanship awards, athletes of the year, academic all-star. I don't know what else he's got, but he's going to be here for a minute.
First of all, I want to echo what Mrs. Rideout said at the beginning. This is awesome, and you all are awesome, and the support that this community gives to you students is second to none, and that I get to come up here and give out a couple of awards. I'm really humbled to be able to do so. The first of which is a $500 scholarship for sportsmanship, and the recipient, we went through a lot of essays, and I'm just couldn't be happier to give this award to Aspen Fillmore. Next awards are Athletes of the Year, and you're going to see their picture here in a few minutes. These two young ladies are just amazing young ladies, amazing young athletes and students, and both of them are three-sport athletes that got academic all-state for all 3 seasons that they participated in, and that is Mariah Bowen and Emma Broadbent. While I make my way over to get my picture taken, they're going to put a photo up of all of our athletes, academic all-state athletes this year. We have quite a few of them, as you can see.
All right, so usually we hand the microphone off to our own Miss Clegg, our CTE director, to announce and let everybody know who completed CTE pathways in our senior class. Miss Clegg had like 48 things on her schedule today and couldn't be here, so here we go. I guess I get to do this. As you guys know, a CTE pathway completer, you complete a group of classes in a specific field to complete a CTE pathway. If you complete a CTE pathway, you will get a certificate at graduation and $200, and you'll get that $200 at graduation. So there's too many to read all the names. We're going to look at the screen. Here we go. CTE, Animal and Veterinary Science. Holy smokes, that's half the senior class. Next, we've got the Plant Science pathway completers. Next, Natural Resources, Culinary Arts, Hospitality and Tourism, Graphic Design, Broadcasting and Digital Media, Information Technology Systems, Programming and Software Development, Cybersecurity, Web Development, Health Sciences, and Agricultural Mechanic Systems. Is that the last one? Nope. Welding and Machining. We keep going. Automotive pathway completers. Guys, if you take a look at that, well over half of our senior class completed pathways. I love that you guys are taking school seriously and taking classes that are helping you explore your future. I love it. All right, next. We also want to recognize all of you who applied for other scholarships and received scholarships from the universities, right? So maybe you applied to University of Utah and SUU and were offered scholarships. This is the group. So rather than have you all come up, because that would just be all of you going in circles here for the next few minutes, we're going to just really quickly, if you know you got a scholarship or were offered a scholarship from one of the following institutions, just stand up. So here we go. We're going to start with anybody who got, there's only two here, scholarships from BYU. Stand up, you two. Come on. All right, next we've got BYU Idaho, a bigger group. This is the group who was offered scholarships from BYU Idaho. Nice. Next, we've got Utah Tech down in southern Utah. There's a bunch of you who got offered scholarships there. Like 2 pages, I think, right? Only one? I don't know. Snow College, here we go. These students were offered scholarships at Snow. SUU, and I know this one's 2 pages long. SUU, half of our students got scholarships to SUU. UVU, we got a big chunk who got offered scholarships to UVU. Some of you keep standing up over and over. This is awesome. All right, next, USU, Utah State. Big chunk of our kids apply there every year. How many pages is this? It's at least 2, if not 3. Yep. And University of Utah, who got offered scholarships there? Nice. Weber State. Stand up if you were offered a scholarship to Weber State. Westminster. Wow, that's a big number at the end of those. All right. And then there were a lot of you who applied to out-of-state schools that weren't in-state, and you were offered scholarships. If your name's up here with one of these other scholarships, stand up. All right, that is a pretty impressive group. Guys, this is the last scholarship. We're not quite done, but the way this one works, and I hope the juniors are listening, any student of our seniors who took the time to make sure they applied for at least 5 scholarships, up to 10, and could document that, were offered, not offered, will be given a scholarship from the South Summit Education Foundation for their effort. So, any one of you, next year, the power's in your hands. If you want this scholarship, do the work. And it's not 7 people apply, 1 person gets it. It's do the work, you get it. So come on up. Tenley, I said it right, Branka.
We're so happy we can honor so many of you, that you guys did the work to just apply for these scholarships and proceed forward with your education. So we're going to honor 37 or 36 of you. So there's a sheet behind it that has the information of how to so that they know how to get it. Okay, Emily Arvizo Oliveras, Ashlyn Atkinson, Hunter Bednarik, Carolina Bowman, Mariah Bowen, Abigail Bracken, Brooks Branca, Emma Broadbent, William Broadhead, Brianna Burton, Anna Card, Ava Christiansen, Ellie Cummings, Oscar Dominguez, Aspen Fillmore, Sophie Fish, Addie Gowdy, Branson Halliday, Truman Iverson, Ivy Jackson, Tylee Lott, Abram Martinez, Briggs Metcalf, Brooklyn Orton, Noah Pitt, Riley Pixton, Jasmine Rohel, Abigail Simmons, Ben Smith, Porter Spencer, Eileen Varela, Isabel Wanstrom, Hannah Wilson, Riker Woodward, Mackley Wilson-Hume, and Tegan Worthen. Congratulations, guys. Ivy. Thank you so much. Kylie.
And then I'll give it to you. All right, guys, you guys have killed it this year. Nice work, good job, well done. Before we finish, one last thanks for this awesome community and your support of our students. We really, really appreciate it. All right, seniors, are you ready to see the magic number? How much money was offered to our seniors this year? Miss Regan, ready? Just barely under $3 million worth of scholarships offered to our seniors. Everybody who's not a senior, let's give them a hand. Nice work. Well done, seniors.
Okay. I have to say I have goosebumps, like major goosebumps. I'm so proud of you guys. There's only like 110 of you, and look at that. Look what you've done. And whether you're going to college or not, one of the things I thought was so impactful is you guys have the opportunity as you leave to continue to learn whatever that path looks like. You have the opportunity to really leave your mark in this world, and I'm excited for you as you do that. Thank you again to all our generous sponsors of these scholarships. We know they're heartfelt, so thank you. The rest of you, thanks for being respectful, and I hope you've learned from this experience for our seniors. Thanks so much. Thanks, Ms. Regan. Thanks, Mr. Dahl. Thanks to everyone who's helped today. Have a great day, everybody.
Don't forget your TVs and electric scooters.